Hello everyone. Today we will see how to work with days function in Excel. So let's start. This is our data set. Here we can see start date and end date, that is a date range. But before we apply days function, what days function actually does, it counts the number of days, and for that kind of organization, if the accounting system follows 365 days a year. That is, in January we know there are 31 days. In February there are 28 or 29 days. 29 days for leap year. But if we use days function, it is assumed that the accounting system of that business follows 365 days. So there will be no 29, and all the other months are just as regular. So days function will be used when the accounting system follows 365 days a year, and on that ground it will count the number of days. So let's apply days. uh, After typing days, then give end date first, comma, then start date. You can see 1 day is returned. That means from this date to this date only 1 days have passed. You can see in the first month is given, that is January 1 2020 to January 2 2020. So just 1 days passed, that's why it is returning 1 day. If I drag across, now every cell will return the values on this ground, their own ground. Okay, so here we can see 358 days from this date to this date, from this one to this one 126 days, from this one to this one 424 days, and from this one to this one 365 days. Note here that it is 2020 and from start to finish. So because it is 2020, this year is leap year, so it should be 366. But as I have mentioned before, the days function always thinks that the year is the total number of days in that year is 365, and on that basis they will count from start date to end date and give the result. So this is how days function works. That's all for today. Thank you very much.